In this video, we're going to cover the real reason you keep going back to pornography. Even though you've watched these kind of videos before, you've heard a lot of tips and tricks, and you've seen a lot of Instagram reels on how to quit. Because if you're still in this cycle, it's because you've been lied to. You still believe that pornography was caused by one event that made you relapse. You still believe that an argument with your wife made you relapse, or getting fired from the job made you relapse, or a stressful day in business made you relapse. No. That's not how it works, my friend. That one event was simply the straw that broke the camel's back. It's never just one thing. It's never just this. It's never just that. It's getting a marble and placing it on the scale each and every time until it tips over. It's stubbing your toe in the morning, getting late to work, having an argument with your girlfriend, getting cut off in the middle of the road. All those things in the day, you hold on to those emotions. And holding on to that tension within the body causes one bigger event to set everything off. So that's why this one major event, the one argument, the one stressful thing happens, and boom, you relapse, and you relapse hard, and you give in to these pornographic urges. And the reason that happens is because throughout the day, you choose to hold on to all of this tension, and you were just waiting to be able to release it. So the real way to break free from the urges and break free from the cycle is to stop holding on to all of these moments of tension in the day and continuously acknowledge the tension, acknowledge the resistance, acknowledge the emotion, and accept it and let it go continuously. Not just on the pornographic urges, but in every single moment of tension throughout the day. You must acknowledge, realize it came up, accept that it came up, and let it go. This way, at the end of the night, you're not having these massive urges because there's nothing to escape from. In the morning, you're not having these massive amounts of fantasy because you didn't hold on to anything in your sleep. You have a healed day. And you might be asking, well, how exactly do I let go throughout the day so that I don't relapse at night, or I just don't relapse in general? So the first thing that you want to do is acknowledge the tension. Say, I recognize that an urge arose. I recognize that tension came up. And then let go of the guilt and the shame associated with having that tension. After that, you want to accept that, yes, the tension did come up. Don't resist it. Accept it. And choose and decide and feel to let it go. You can say, I acknowledge that this tension came up whenever I saw this beautiful girl walk by. I'll let go of the guilt and the shame. It's okay that I had that thought initially. Am I willing to let go of this tension just because I saw a pretty girl? Yes, I'm willing to let go of it. So rather than resisting all the tension, accept it, acknowledge it, and let it be there until it runs out of energy. And I do want to share one more thing with you. You might feel like it's beneficial to have all this pressure to be perfect and all this pressure to never ever have an urge ever again. And I want to tell you something a little bit controversial. It's okay to have an urge. It's okay if you have a perfect day with no urges. And it's okay if you don't have a perfect day and you go back to an old pattern. It's okay. And the reason I say this is not to give you an excuse to watch pornography, but it's to relieve the pressure so that you can begin to make the choice and not just be pressured. Because picture this, if you had a very strict dad growing up, and a dad that had a lot of expectations of you, and he kind of forced you and molded you to be perfect and excel in everything, do you think you'd have the best mental health as an adult? No, I'm pretty sure you think of someone just like that, and they're not doing too good a couple years later. Because all that pressure breaks people, and it causes escapism, which can lead to pornography addiction. So I want to give you a lens that you can see yourself through forgiveness. It's okay if you have an old pattern that pops up, and it's okay if you overcome them and stop today. Relieve the attention, relieve all the pressure, so that you can consciously make the choice without being overwhelmed by, oh, I have to be perfect, because that just leads to more shame and more guilt when you're not perfect. So decide to let go.